They fired me at 50 by email at 3:47 p.m. after 18 years. No meeting, no call, just effective immediately and return company property. That night, deal lawyers called and said, "We can't close the $180 million merger without your patent." I laughed. I'd been in my cube since dawn, tracking a payment bug. 20 minutes before the termination email, I'd found the fix. Then security showed up like I was a criminal and walked me out with a box. On the drive home, all I could think about was rent and my alimony check. The next few days were ugly. I applied everywhere. The replies were either silence or better cultural fit. Meanwhile, my CEO posted like a genius, bragging about Nextcore being acquired by Vortex. Saturday morning, an article popped up. The acquisition was stalled over intellectual property. A junior engineer I'd trained texted me, "Scott, are you seeing this? Everyone's freaking out." "Yeah," I typed. "Don't sign anything new. Document everything they tell you." I dug out an old folder and found what I'd forgotten, a granted patent in my name. Years ago, I'd written the core load balancing module on my personal laptop during a weekend 3 days before my full-time start date. A retired engineer had warned me, "They'll take credit, then cut you before the payout." So I filed. Nextcore never asked for an assignment, never paid for it, and never noticed until due diligence did. On Monday, I called my IP attorney. "I haven't heard from you in years," she said. "Please tell me you didn't poke the bear." "I got fired," I said, "and they're trying to sell something they don't own." She moved fast. She verified the paperwork. 2 days later, she called back. "You're clean," she said. "They can't move that patent without you." My hands finally stopped shaking. "Good," I said. "Then I'm not giving it to them." Their general counsel called next, voice tight. "Mr. Walsh, we need to resolve this." "The merger, you can speak to my attorney," I said. I hung up. Then the CEO called with that fake friendly tone. He acted like the termination was just business. He tried to slide into the real reason. He called, "We can fix the patent situation." Then he dropped the hostage line. 47 people could lose their jobs. 47 people are scared because you tried to sell assets you don't own, I said. He pivoted to bargaining. "Name your price." "In an ever way." "I'm not negotiating with you," I said. "Talk to my attorney." After that, I emailed the engineers directly, not leadership. "Back up personal files, keep notes, and don't sign anything you don't understand." That Thursday, Vortex called a meeting in San Francisco. Their general counsel sat across from us. My CEO showed up looking like he hadn't slept. He opened by calling me a disgruntled former employee. My attorney slid my old contract forward and let the dates do the talking. Then the room went slow. The Vortex lawyer slid the contract dates forward. Next, my attorney slid my patent forward. Then my CEO's smile twitched and died. After that, Vortex said, "You don't have clear title." Next, they said, "That's a material breach." Then security stepped into the doorway. Finally, my CEO stood up and they walked him out. When the door shut, Vortex's counsel looked at me. "We want the patent. We want the people who understand it. What are your terms?" I kept it simple. "Hire all 47 engineers with competitive pay, benefits, and equity in writing before I sign." Vortex nodded. "Done," counsel said. "We were already planning to hire them." I exhaled for the first time all week. A week later, every engineer got an offer with a 15% bump. The email even said the hiring package was part of my licensing deal. My phone lit up. "Scott," the kid I trained said, voice shaking, "they fired the CEO this morning. Thank you." End quote. "Don't thank me," I said. "Just go build something that lasts." Nextcore collapsed without the acquisition. The board liquidated what was left, and the engineers walked into a better company with their heads up. I stayed on as a technical advisor. I got paid well. I got respect from people who actually read the code. One more twist hit that same week. My ex-wife called after the headlines dropped, and her lawyer wanted to revisit support. End quote. It is not with IB Crows rated. My attorney asked one question. Has she remarried? She had. The payments stopped. I texted back, "Please communicate through counsel." 6 months later, the former CEO asked to meet for a second chance. He said he'd lost everything. I told him the only truth that mattered. "You didn't lose because I got lucky. You lost because you tried to sell what you didn't own."